whose hunger of herdar. Anyway.
Herdar, hardly newdar.
Herdar hardly knew her. Anyway, we're here. How's everybody doing?
Good. Woo! Tired.
Yeah. I understand. As are your heroes, because gosh, it's been a morning already.
It has been.
As you've descended down into this place, welcome to our weekly horror comedy campaign into the Riververse. Our current arc focusing on the works of Edgar Allan Poe.
Ooh.
If you guys didn't catch on already. I've also
Edgar Allan
said it every week. Let's as we continue in the story arc of Dark and Dreary, you guys have found yourselves on the... I was so glad that you liked the other...
Oh, I love this one.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to pose him somewhere.
For sure.
Oh, right on.
I'm going to take over your spot, Jeremy.
That's fine.
He's so cool, he deserves to take over other people's spots.
Right. No,
I was going to say, you could probably rest on the snail dice jail, too.
We determined last week that he's a sneaky thing.
He's a sneaky snake when he has to fold his wings in.
And he also brought in a nice rendition of "Tonight will be the night that I will fly for you."
Oh, that's right. You guys are on the private island owned by the Marizels. I honestly cannot remember the name that we gave this island, but I'll figure it out sometime this week and write it down, and we'll solidify it. I don't know if anything got a name, to be totally honest with you, but you guys knew that they throw, aside from this being their private chateau that they just come and visit, it's they're months away from months. They also throw an annual year turnover party, basically from the last day of winter into the first day of spring. And it's literally 24 hours. You guys have been here for 2 days? I think you've been here for one whole day, and you're waking up on the second day. The rest of the guests are arriving today, and then the party starts at midnight. And so you're kind of like, you've gotten a day of prep that not everybody else has gotten. There's going to be other guests that arrive, but some people who may have had private guards like you have come. There's a few other... You've heard that the group shall swell slightly more. There should be maybe a few hundred people here. And so you've encountered some spooky stuff. Some ghosts. The ghost of Miss Lenore Marizel, the wife of the widower Prospero Marizel, the middle of 3 Marizel brothers who run the family. She warned of some sort of traitor in the family to her husband before some force seemed to pull her away, and he immediately began an investigation off. You guys tried to poke your nose into that, but his personal guard were kind of like, he's upset. And it was also very late. And so you guys got to work in the morning agreeing that, hey, some weird shit's been happening tonight because some of you also encountered ghosts and weird black cats. And the implication that there may be many spirits haunting this place for one purpose or another, of which we don't know yet. However, you agreed with the guards to go out into the woods in the morning, and make sure nobody gets out there, make sure everything's secure, make sure that it's more or less like roped off for all intents and purposes before the drunk rich people go and walk themselves off a cliff into a 70-foot drop into the ocean. Survivable, possibly. However, they prefer to not roll the dice on that pun. Not maybe
That's for us to roll the dice.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys set off, eventually kind of making your way far enough but not getting lost, and looking for any sort of landmark. You guys rolled pretty well through all of these chain of events and found yourselves in the ruins of some sort of old cathedral, or not cathedral, that's huge. Some sort of old shrine, or I don't even want to say church, chapel, maybe. That's slightly less specifically religious. Some religious space out in the woods. But it was very old. You guys rolled a very stoneworks things to realize that it was probably at least 250 to 300 years old, just given where the source rock probably came from. But Braddock, you remembered from Grandpappy's old teachings that the old dwarven stonesmiths of the old rock often would have lower chambers beneath the shrine. And so you guys were able to find a way in. However, before you were able to crack the code, some strange masked figures show up in macabre Power Ranger fashion, wearing multiple colors. They didn't seem to really indicate anything other than just
The red one was in charge now.
The red one definitely seemed to be in charge, and I actually didn't even mean to intend that. Now that I the Power Rangers reference, that's so funny though.
They spent about 10 minutes transforming.
Yeah. You guys were just like,
We're all just like,
We got a short rest then. Take your time.
Not to get too far. Hello.
You can-
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Not to get too far off subject, but that's one of my favorite bits in all of Dragon Ball Super when the magical girls are trying to transform and 17 attacks. And 4 people from like 4 separate teams all show up and are like, whoa, hey, what?
You're not supposed to attack someone when they're in the middle of transforming.
And he's just like, we're fighting for our lives right now, right? Like, we're just gonna let them do this?
And then Goku's like, I let my enemies do that shit all the
it's like,
time.
"Oh, we're in it for the love of the game. Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys don't care.
sure. I got a wife and kids.
Right. So does Goku. That's the first part.
No.
Oh, God.
Anyway, welcome, Kenna. We were about to actually get to right where you guys are. You were able to trip up one of the people, but you could not quite discern what they look like.
Well, they turned into a devil.
One of them turned into a devil. Yes.
The red
The red
guy.
one turned into a devil, while the others escaped.
that's very
And I scared
stereotypical.
it.
We were.
And then we were chasing it.
Exactly. And
We were. Well, the one that got tripped up, like her mask came off briefly. We were able to hear her voice, and we saw what type of hair she had, which was curly brown, which is like matches like what 80 some.
we got a 5'10" white male, brown hair, brown eyes. 5'10", 6'1", white male.
Not the most nondescript human being ever.
Right.
No defining features whatsoever.
Same girl, different font.
We put the suspect features into the computer, but he's so generic that he matches every person in our database. Diabolical.
The computer literally sets on fire. Anyway,
That's never happened.
you guys scared the devil, chased it, and found yourselves to what you remembered once you
Can we add
entered
that to our
Braddock.
resume?
Again,
The devil.
you didn't focus too much on the underground, subterranean architecture. You were interested in the above ground stuff and boat building. But you remembered as you entered these old dwarven smiths and the shrines that they were often commissioned to build have underground cemeteries. Very similar to the old rock. It looks like there's some magical enchantment to where parts are still going, but you can see there's parts that have definitely let go. There's like little patches of light that kind of like flicker and stop, but the whole area is considered low light for all intents and purposes. It is, as you can see, the land has kind of shifted and moved over the centuries, with nature more or less taking over down. Put yourselves in your turn order. Right now, it seems dark and silent. As you guys walk in, it's just like something small skitters by. All you hear is your clank, clank, all of your little stuff. It's like that weird, like cavernous silence. Like you're not in a cavern, but you know how it's like in the. I could go upstairs in the kitchen and feel like I'm not making a sound and do the exact same thing at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's like. It's like everything, every move you guys make has this like just echoous whisper throughout the space. What's your marching order?
More.
The height of the room, for those of you who have flight or float capabilities, is pretty much like Ron, if you're on his back, it's like the doorway of here is it kind of like, cavern a little bit.
No, I had a
But-
cousin go through a staircase like this once.
I'll take serve you too, actually.
I'll,
Just playing both tonight.
I'll be one of these up fronts. I'll be up front or one of these up front.
I dropped you!
Oh!
It's all
I
right.
don't want it anymore.
I'm not going to be playing Saria.
We'll fix her.
your
We'll
legs.
fix her. Oh God, your legs.
They're not there.
What's
Oh,
wrong
not
with
the
my
legs!
You don't have any legs. They're gone.
You got legs, you just don't have feet. That's the issue.
Here we go. Sassy angel lady. We can use this for now.
My boots fell off.
Sassy angel lady. Oh, my sweet Aubrey.
Julian's
He's back
with us,
again.
right?
Yes.
Neither Aubrey nor Sermia used a bow, but yeah.
I think
Oh,
Mark's
that's
going to try to be in front.
I'm gonna try this.
Man, I forgot about Aubrey. She was a cleric. She was a cleric, and she reminded me of that every session we played with that character. She was like,
Oh, he's
enemies.
in front.
We're
No.
gonna go.
Okay. All
It's
right.
good. Some more
Well, I
who's
mean, there was a lot of
responsible.
undead, so like,
Yeah.
you're in a city of vampires. I cast Dawn. They're all dead.
We're all on this,
There's no
this flight of
enemies.
stairs going down,
All right.
right? Is that where we're coming down?
There's a
Yes.
horde of
Yes.
vampires. I cast dawn. There's
You guys
a
can turn
horde
around
of
and leave if you
smoke.
want. That's always an option.
There's smoldering piles of ashes.
There was a brief period
Telling
of
everybody
intense
about the time my
screaming.
cousin helped, a halfling, an elf, and a couple humans take a rig somewhere, drop it off.
All right.
Yeah, they were just making a delivery, and then some guy exaggerated a bunch of stuff about it.
All right. So,
Tried to get him for copyright infringement, just didn't work.
what?
You wouldn't download a. You wouldn't download a car, would you?
Yes, I would.
If it was possible, sure.
John. I'm kidding. You have to. Let me see.
Braddock, Mort, roll me. Actually, okay. Roll me a perception check, everybody, so I can give you a general
That's
sense.
20.
Are you fucking serious?
Woo-hoo-hoo!
On the Zabalba dice?
Yeah.
Flame-o, good sir. Flame-o.
7,
Dirty
6,
20.
A 3.
Oh, I was going to say, that's 17 for you.
A 3 on the dice.
22. And then for Talani.
Oh, not bad. I think that's like a 22 for her. Let's see. So, as you guys look out,
You see that there are indeed like gravestones kind of popping up out of this morphed and terraformed over 300 years space. So who got a 20 to 15?
That's
I got above that.
Does,
Okay.
Does
I got
your
both,
passive always trump a roll?
I-
Perception.
Here's the thing. I treat passive and I don't know if TJ does, but passive and roll things are different to me. A passive could be along the lines of like somebody doing a stealth against you or something like
Okay.
that. But a check roll to me is usually you're getting more information than
Okay.
a passive could be.
Yeah, like this is like moments when I give you like the general vibe of like, hey, you walk in here and you get like everybody's feeling a certain way about something, or like, and everyone else might not pick up on that, or you notice that there's more people going to talk to this person than X person. It's just like things that you casually walk in the room and you're like, oh, that's interesting. Here, please. It's that casual like, but like Mike's saying, it's like this is something to where when you guys walk in, you're kind of like taking a scope out of the place, seeing what you can see before you kind of like. It also makes it very hard for things to stealth on you. Like Mike said, I pretty much can never try to sneak attack you with anything ever, in anything. But you got the rest of you are all fair game, but her passive perception's too high. All right. So what did you get, Braddock? And
26.
22.
All right.
20 for more.
I had a nat 20. Or,
Okay.
I'm sorry, not nat.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
okay. So
Not that dirty, though. Just.
everybody within the group here would notice. There's a few things that catch your eye.
the structure here looks like some sort of mausoleum here. You can see something over in this area. And this looks like a general open field.
Is this like a buried cemetery vibe?
It's an underground cemetery, yeah. You have chased the demon from last week down here.
It will also turn hostile again after I'm in it. It's just afraid of me for now. Unless it decides to just...
So we are not currently in combat, correct?
Correct. You are exploring space.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know what you generally
Explore the space.
So I had my X-ray vision active. I'm going to switch to my magic vision. Just try and see if I can
Are we still in initiative?
pick up a. I'm going to try and see if I can pick up a trail of magic that guy left as he fled down here, or any of the other people that he was with.
What's the range on the magic? 30 feet? 60 feet?
60 feet, yeah.
It's blinding. So, yeah. It's not as bad as, like, other times that you've been like, oh, magic, Jesus Christ! And you just, like, take it off and you're like, your eyes are just bloodshot. You're like the SpongeBob meme of the, you know, it's, this, you're like, oh, and that's, you kind of, like, wince for a second, like, open your eyes, oh, okay, all right, and it's, you see quite a bit, but it's not like just a blinding flash. You see what are more or less kind of like tethers or like scent trails if you were playing a video game, all those kind of manifests. You see something going up the way you guys came. You notice there's slightly different toned pastel ones around your whole group that kind of just resonate each different color to a person. What's my aura?
What is Braddock's aura?
Braddock's aura
Is kind of like the color yellow-orange that's
The
like
color of
melted
casserole.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Colby
that's,
Jack
that kind
melted.
of warm Colby Jack fire.
I was thinking burgundy. Burgundy feels...
I'm a good monster.
Yeah.
Burgundy. Yeah.
I had a character once.
Ron and sorry.
So I had a D&D character once. And his main color was burgundy, and I couldn't think of a name for him, so I just named him Gundy. So I just took the M for burgundy.
Why not? That's a great
And everyone
name.
was like, okay. I'm like, yeah, this is good. Yeah, let's give out Gundy.
Ron and Mare are two different shades of blue that actually seem to intertwine with each other. Mort, you notice, has four different
colors around.
There are 4 different colors: a light blue, a light green, kind of like light candlelight, like the very tip, like the brightest part of a candlelight, and then ever so slightly you see a little purple one in and out. Sirmia is. Do you have a color in your mind already? What hers is? It seemed like you were ready with something.
Oh, was I?
I don't know. I got it. If you're not.
Serbia's red.
Serbia, yeah. Red. You notice that just like how him and Mare have the kind of intertwining thing, there's this almost like heartbeat in her sword that's like a different yellow than Braddock's, but it feels just as like warm and welcoming. And every once in a while, it
I'm
back
gonna
and
be
forth
the
with
only
her.
other person that can pick up her sword.
I
am worthy.
What is Talani's?
Oh, Talani's is, I mean, it's purple and blue. But it's very, again, they're all very light, but it's, you see it kind of swirls like around her shoulders.
She's buff.
And stuff.
And Julian?
Julian is a...
By the way, if you tell Mort that you see 4, that's gonna mess him up.
Julian
Just like I knew I
is...
was only the gods, just a vessel, and there's no real me in
I
there.
feel like he's like this, it's like this blue color. Jesus Christ.
Who's the other mad scientist on our ship?
Lordio.
Lordio. I feel like his is pure white, but it just hovers right around the
Also, it's like powdery.
Yeah.
It's just cocaine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't see my own aura because I'm not in front of a mirror or anything.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll.
You can see your stink trail now.
Yeah.
It's green. But those are where you see the most distinct tethers. Every once in a while, you see little like little will-o-wisp shaped pockets, kind of like almost like let out a quick breath over some of the graves.
Mm-hmm.
But they go out as quickly as they ignite. To those of you who have like magic vision or magic sight, Sermi, I think you can ping this stuff generally. You can sense there's an approximate tone of undead funk nearby.
What's new?
We actually haven't dealt with that for a while.
That's fair, I guess.
Because undead fucking go and give it to you.
Get out.
No, I like that. He can say.
Yeah. I can see. I can see that.
Only the DM's opinion matters. So.
Because all I'm seeing is like I'm seeing the it's the music video, but everybody dancing are just like zombies, and like as some of them like do big jerky motions every once in a while. One of them like or like a part will fly off, and the scenes that it cuts is like parts of the campaign.
Every now and again, humanity just recreates Thriller. Like,
That's the choreographer just. None of them are getting it right.
I'm not feeling the undead funk. I have to feel it.
I'm suddenly compelled to dance.
yeah, it's like who's gonna play the next necromancer wizard bard?
It's like
I was gonna play a wizard.
I was like, I had an
with a
idea,
level
but-
No, that's literally the next character I'm playing in
Is it
my
never-
other group campaign.
Oh, okay.
That's
It
hilarious.
is a necromancer wizard who's very interested in making money.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I just want to dance.
The space is y'all's.
Let's rob some graves, y'all.
I'm gonna use.
This went 0 to 100 real quick.
I'm just trying to get a rise out of it.
Braddock, are you
So
ready
slowly
now?
puts the shovel away.
Oh, it's down already. I already wrote it down.
That being said, I'm gonna go into that mausoleum over there, and I'm expecting to see a chest. And I'm expecting it to be a mimic.
Flip over my X-ray vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Sermio.
I'm gonna go over to where that statue thing was, where it said we saw someone.
Oh, you saw
Something.
someone over there?
Yeah.
I'll go with.
Okay, we'll meet
Braddock.
you over there after we open the dead mimic chest.
I'm pretty sure Talani would go with Sermia.
What Ron's gonna do though
Let's
is
split the
have
party.
Ron's
Yep.
gonna have
We love
Mare
splitting the
post up
party.
on the
Yeah,
mausoleum.
you do.
I'm gonna do. Well, I'm gonna switch over to my Invisivision
Invisivision!
to make sure that we're not being followed. And then at the same time, I'm gonna be using my knowledge thing to try and see if anyone's nearby.
Okay,
What do you
I will define
I-
sense when I get to the mausoleum.
I am knowledge being on who is the most knowledgeable about this immediate area.
This is where Mort's Nat 20 betrays you.
Actually, with that, Mortimer, thank you for reminding me. With your nat 20, you guys notice Mort's eyes flash a green, blue, as he looks out. Mortimer,
Are you possessed?
you pick the strongest kind of divine funk from over here. And I'm going to do your nat 20 with her passive, because this is kind of like exactly what it's for. Like walking into a place and going, "Ooh, what's that? Like, something's like that stone's uneven," or something.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, something seems weird. You're also picking up very strong, kind of just like magical not necessarily like tracers for you, but in sense of like you feel almost like every once in a while like I said, like not I don't want to use a heartbeat that feels organic, but just something like
Running.
a pulsating. Oh, that's just that. It's also moist.
Oh,
From this area, from
Pulsating
this
moisture.
area, and this area.
I point that out to the rest of the group so that they
I
know.
think I was what we thought.
They're the two who got the pulsating.
Oh.
You got the tethers
Calm
for
down.
stuff.
Oh.
There's also a tether here, yes.
And here. And I didn't go.
Okay. So,
I mean, I guess I could. Of course, it's more another reason to investigate those areas. Yeah, I guess more probably would still go to the mausoleum.
So Ron sends Mare over to like post up on top of the mausoleum just so he can kind of keep an eye out on everything. And then Ron wants to go lie in the grass next to the mausoleum. No, he'll go with Braddock over to that fountain.
Yep.
Just scream if something happens, okay? No. Don't do it for fun. I said if something happens.
Okay.
all right.
And during this time, I do have my invisivision on to make sure that we're
What's
not
that
being
sound?
followed.
How should the scream differ between if something happens versus if we see something?
Make the sound of a dying giraffe.
All right.
Do a yak call.
Is that the sound?
Yak.
All right.
Any of you
So,
guys know sending besides me?
I don't have access to
I don't
it.
have magic.
I only have cantrips.
I could get access to it because I haven't really decided my magical secrets. I didn't get too.
I don't know if magical secrets is worth sending for magical secrets.
I have
Magical
access
secrets
to
is
a
great.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
With the
You magical
spell
secrets to get counterspell.
I have access. I have access to counterspell and TOB as a bard.
Which makes sense. All right. So, I can't remember what the dagger or anyway. Of course, that comes with cards for everything. So, oh my god, can I go book cards?
Switching over to Daggerheart for the next campaign?
I'm not
or-
sure because I'm almost done reworking my system too. So
Okay.
we'll see what happens. But Daggerheart looks awesome. Anyway, I also trust those people with my emotions. Anyway, once you guys get to the mausoleum, you're checking it out, you notice that it is stonework, very fine craftsmanship. Everything down here that isn't in like uplifted terrain for more or less seems to be kind of intact for all intents and purposes. There's little cracks here and there, but this is old dwarf stonework. It has a reputation for a reason. You also notice as you approach a similar, but of course unique in each their way, sigil warning spell. As you approach the door, it lights up on similar traps that you have seen out and about in certain dungeons.
I sniff it.
You could roll an Arcana check if you guys are at the mausoleum.
Does it smell like bells?
Most bullshit in this world smells like milk.
Not very.
3.
Who else is there? Rob, could you roll
Sounds like a rock.
No, Talani's there at the door with
Okay.
the...
Mara's here for some reason. Are you guys actually separate right now?
Yeah.
But yeah, Mare is with Braddock. Or sorry, Ron is with Braddock.
And
Mare is posted up on the mausoleum watching over.
Give me an investigation. I am so sorry.
Me?
No, everybody at the mausoleum. Because
Oh.
you guys are looking at this.
Oh, I'm not at the mausoleum.
Every roll-
Although Mare is.
Not 20.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well.
For a total of 21.
Investigation, you say?
20
yeah,
totals.
yeah.
Dirty 20 for Mare.
All right. You all would pick up on that there looks to be some sort of a key to break. Sermia, as you're looking at it, you're just like, and you discern, approximate the code for all intents and purposes that you need to unlock this door. But you notice there seems to be a secondary trigger with that nat 20. Just realize how to unlock it. You see that there's going to be a secondary kind of activation, and it's hard to figure out what that is until you get to the lock. With these, with your background, sometimes these double locks will have some sort of key in the area.
Like you're gonna unlock it, but it'll explode anyway.
Right, like there's something behind it, usually a secondary effect. It might activate something else. It might do something else somewhere. It might alert something somewhere else, but it's more or less like it's hard to know what that is until you get to that gate, and then there will be a small window to deactivate or alter that, or sometimes you just can't help it. But sometimes there are keys, quote unquote, for all intents and purposes, in the area that can stop it.
Okay, I'll just let everyone know. Hey everyone, we need a key. It seems that something behind here is important.
You guys at the fountain notice that as you're walking up, you're kind of walking on clank, clank, you hear like twigs snapping underneath you, sticks, and you realize they're not sticks, they're old bones. There's a lot of bones around this. But as you approach, you notice that it is a fountain shrine to Hecate. And Zabalda stands behind her with his spear raised.
Should definitely go over there.
I'm not an expert on religion, but I think these are symbols of one of Mort's people.
One of.
I must concur.
Could the three of you and Julian give me an investigation?
Which the ones at the
Yeah,
front?
Ron,
Okay.
Ready.
One of his people. I don't quite know.
Yeah.
which one. I got like a 9.
Investigation, right? 12.
31.
Okay. So as you guys are looking, Ron,
His name was
you're picking up that your tail's starting to bristle finally. Like, there is a weird air of this place. Cassidy, as you're looking around, you see down in this fountain, there still is water in it. This whole place is kind of wet and moist anyway. Down in this fountain is like a coin, electrum.
Electric
we should
coin?
buy-
Electrum.
Yeah, it's like an
The
old
one after
currency
Double
that
Coin.
dragons mainly deal with.
Okay. In the fountain? Okay, so since I've got access to cantrips, I'm going to cast Mage Hand to try
Okay.
and see if that can pick up the coin.
Picks up. And I'll let you guys know what happens after Cassidy picks it up after I get back from picking up my boy. We'll take a short break.
Time electron equals 1.
I'm like, nothing!
see them get taken out, and then we see them approaching Lima.
All right, this is too happy of you.
No, but I would love to see that if like different countries like they also have demon hunters, but they use different genres of music.
I would be shocked if they went that direction, but I also can see the appeal of that.
Like America would be jazz, I would say.
I would say
hip hop
America
music we
is country
Yeah,
music.
the country
What's
music,
that?
the genre of music we made.
Yeah.
No.
Hip hop.
Well, they kinda use hip hop in this movie with K-pop demon hunters, but
That's just it's a facet of K-pop though.
All right. So, Cassidy,
yes.
you may change up this electrum, and it glistens in the light, and you guys see the stone that it mage hands from just insets a little bit. Some bubbles pop up, and Mort, roll me a dex save. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna roll to attack you. What's your AC?
19.
As you are standing there, you start to go check out the door more, and you try to move, and you look down, and you see that a hand is just reaching out of the ground, grabbing onto your ankle. As you guys see multiple mounds start to lift up in the hills.
Does anything happen to the door?
We go over to a zombie, get it out of the ground, push it back. No, you go in there.
This is not your
I
fight.
use the pointy part of my sword to push one back into the ground.
I'm going to let my mage hand put the coin back where it was.
Look where your green
Ron
dot is.
pulls out a deadfall arrow. It's like, go back in.
Ron pulls out a deadfall arrow and point blank shoots a zombie.
You get hit by a tree trunk from about 6 inches away.
I feel like it grows into a tree trunk. You get blasted back, and then the target also gets blasted with equal force.
I like it. I'm fine with that.
I don't know why, but this whole thing has just got an image in my head of Ron getting into a bar fight argument, and somebody
Throwing a
just
bar with one arrow.
somebody just posturing up to him, and Ron just being like, "I'm gonna plant you 6 feet underground." Yeah, for whatever, man. You can thunk deadfall arrow. Thunk.
He
Somebody
arches
A
it.
tree grows in the middle of the bar.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Like the deadfall
Tree
specifically
grows in
says logs, but what if there is a type of deadfall arrow that made trees?
A live fall arrow plants trees in the ground.
Overgrowth arrow. Whoa! Zombie! It's a shiny Laron!
What was that?
It's a shiny Laron!
It's only a 1 in 4,096 chance that we get to see one.
Actually, in the game that it's from, it's 8,156.
That's crazy.
That was before they halved the chance, and then gave you tools to increase the chances more.
You used to really have to work for shinies.
I mean,
We used
you
to do
really
that.
work, or be so masochistic that you're up all day just running through the same set of grass,
Right.
hoping to get a miracle.
We'll keep layering on there.
All right. So, roll for initiative.
Shucks.
15 for Ron.
17.
Wait, no,
10.
that's not my initiative.
20 total.
How do you roll? Oh, there you go. 21. That's really good because I only have a +2.
What'd you get, Ren?
15.
What'd you get, Brady?
17.
What'd you get, Cass?
10.
It's like reverse of what everybody normally gets.
Well, I
17. Damn it, Brady, you did terrible.
I sprung the trap, so
Do
it makes
better.
sense. Does Delani have to roll in Julie?
She goes after more.
Hold on.
Also, rising water.
Easy.
Spectral figure.
Easy.
Alright. So,
Become
astoundingly, the only one who rolled better than monsters was Serbia.
On the 20 total?
21.
That just looks cooler. Alright. Serbia, it is your turn. As there are multiple zombies, undead creatures rising up out of the ground, just trying to grab and pull you guys down into the dirt. Around you guys, there's a very large one next to Talani, and then there are two kind of immediately in sight, one grabbing Mort. You're currently restrained by that Mort. You just have to strength check out.
How does that,
Oh, I agree.
how does that affect like a melee attack?
It's just like grappled. Restrained is just a grappled condition. That means you also can't move.
Okay.
I will start blasting.
Is this a thing too?
Yeah.
Mark's gonna go. So I'm seeing a lot of undead, but not hearing a lot of screaming. So I'm assuming you guys think you can handle this.
We've seen worse.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, this is like a,
This is a
you know,
nice-
3.
A nice warm up.
Yeah. A tune-up, if you will.
Okay, that's a crit. I'm gonna just pull out some of these.
Oh shit. Okay.
And does anyone have a coin?
Here's a dime.
This is a kind of like a coin.
Yeah, a yokai medal.
There's also an actual dime here.
Oh, I'll use the dime. Wait.
Bless you.
Oh boy.
It's so.
60 slashing on this little guy that's holding Mort.
They, as you slash, just into dust by the time your sword hits the ground.
Okay. And then I will attack this one. That is the same roll. 19 on the die. No 20.
So only 130 points of damage.
44 slashing.
This one, you slash and it lets out this weird, like, pussy mucus as it explodes. Could you roll me a Constitution save? As some of it definitely lands on your mouth.
It's called
Wow.
definitely on the mouth.
2 6s. That's a 16.
Oh, that's just enough. You like start to like taste it because it has this weird sweet smell, and you feel compelled. And then right at the last minute, you're like, because you know that parasites that grow on these sort of things often are highly contagious.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have enough movement to get within hitting distance of, or can I? Will I be able to move over this?
No, that would be difficult to read.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll just start my work.
All right. Awesome. Nice turn, Servia.
All right.
So, Servia, as you start to do your bardic performance and you slash those two. Where are you? Right there.
Aliens.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
I'm not saying it's aliens.
Saying ghosts here are getting dangerously close to
What is that?
compound.
Ectoplasm. Well. Has a vaguely feminine form. You can clearly see its tushy.
No, she's right. You can see it's fishy.
It has a
What do people
vaguely
say about
feminine
more?
form, and you can see it's tushy. Most gamers.
Good enough.
Yep.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I'm gonna ask it out.
I rolled to seduce them. It's okay, guys. I have resistance to necrotic and acid damage. I'll be fine.
Oh God. Gross.
Okay, flip a coin.
Wait.
You're on the bottom.
All right. Bring it on. Okay.
Are those ghosties?
You do notice that these spirits start to manifest in front of you, sort of on the fringes, as these zombies
Are
are
they
knocked
watching
away.
or are they
They're
attacking?
watching. Let me see. Now it's the zombies' turn. Yay! Yeah.
Zombie,
Queen.
fast zombies.
Turns out all zombies are queens.
This one is going to take its big club hand and try to smash down on Talani. What's Talani's AC? 20? 19?
20, I think.
Okay.
Maybe 21.
I think it's 21.
That's a miss.
It's 21.
Ooh, that's a hit. Okay, so it comes down and she's like, okay, come, and this just like mutated elephant foot of an arm just smashes down on her, and she kind of like goes underneath it for a second.
She gets
Then she's
buried
like,
in the ground.
okay, you go to me by surprise, and then it comes for another swing, and she kind of lurches back, and then with alarming speed, it comes for a bite and manages to latch onto her arm for a bite.
Oh God, she's gonna turn. I'm not there to see that.
She's fine for now. Oh wait, no, she gets advantage on those, so she could. I mean, good thing she did because that was a shitty roll. Okay.
You heard that? At first he said she's fine. He lied.
Okay. The club is going to take 23 bludgeoning damage
Who's the club?
from the zombie arm,
Oh.
and then the bite.
Turns out the mausoleum isn't just an awesome night
Will be
club.
20 piercing damage. So
I hear disco music. In
44.
It's 24 bloodshed.
Welcome to the mausoleum.
All right.
Does she have resistance to bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Two demons in
So
there.
she takes
Yeah, it is.
22 damage.
He's the highlight of the show.
That turn.
When are we gonna fight an orca that can control water?
It's coming for our livers.
I thought zombies only go for the brains.
Orca's going
Wanna
for
see
the
what she's still
liver.
on
Oh.
Which biologically is what
Okay,
we go for.
so
They've been killing a lot of sharks that ain't their livers. Pretty new
Zermia?
quote from the Penguins from Madagascar.
This one's going to rush you.
Just getting across the movie.
That's Cassidy, right?
China.
Yes.
This one's going to come at you.
My favorite movie characters.
Julian.
Year and a half.
You can just get right here. This one's going to start coming out this way, and this one's going to go over here.
Are they still watching?
Yes. They don't seem to be approaching.
Oh yeah.
Cassidy an attack, Julian an attack, Sermia an attack. Yes. And then the ghost lead. Okay, let's see.
Is
Not
Odessa's
ghost
knife? Is Odessa's knife an ability, or is it something that we found?
That she still has it with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that is a thing.
Oh yeah, that's nasty. Go ahead and read that. I don't mind letting you see it.
That's why I kept trying to kill Cassidy with it.
Requires attunement by an evil creature. That's perfect for Jessica.
What's your AC?
24.
Okay. All attacks against both you and Julian kind of miss as these little guys like come at you. They're not 28 days later zombies. These are a little more sluggish. They just haven't kind of woken up yet. All right. That is all the zombies can do on their turn. The ghost lady, I need Braddock, Cassidy. Well, actually, hold on. Alright. I need Sermia, Cassidy, Braddock, Ron, and Julian to roll. Art, oh, you're over there. To roll me a Constitution
Wait,
saving.
did that one hit me?
No, they missed.
What's the Constitution?
24.
Who's that ghost lady?
Oh,
I think you're
19.
just on the edge of the range.
I got a 27.
Uh, 29.
Alright, all of you will only take 10 necrotic damage.
Is that
That's half.
I'm gonna use my reaction to activate the absorbing feat. So it's reduced by 10. And then for the next minute I have resistance to that type of damage.
Alright. That's that for them. Mort, you're up.
grand? Do I have room to squeeze into here or not really?
Yeah.
Okay. Solani's in front of it. If I come over here, am I flanking? I'm like here.
Triple flank. If you're here, you're flanking.
Never see.
Could I get there without
in
taking attack
baseball.
opportunity?
Yeah, because you're still in its
Like
range. If you're
Okay,
like,
okay, cool.
because this is basically, it's aware of you and you're aware, because both of you are kind of like to each other.
Cool. Mort's gonna do that. I'm gonna cast a 4th level spell. I'm casting Staff of Violet Fire, which is the one that we flavored that gives Mort his cool spectral scythe.
Yep.
So Mort's gonna break that bad boy out and start swinging. Flankers, I have advantage.
I've seen a home run run.
23.
Yeah, that hits the big zombie.
Yay! This is gonna be.
That spry, agile beast.
Lacey has 9 aces.
This is gonna be radiant.
Right? It's like probably not even double digits.
Radiant damage, if you can believe that.
So perfect game.
I can't.
You see the perfect game.
Believe it.
You see the perfect game in real life. Damn.
I need an extra D10. Oh, I have to just get
Yeah, there's
that.
only been like 15 of them in all of history, and I've seen all of them.
You know, some of them I saw, replays of, but I saw, lots that have happened since, 1995. I've seen all
35
of them.
radiant damage.
Just happened to show up those days.
I've actually been in all of them.
Their minds up. Oh, dude, there's abilities, spells, classes. Monster cards in here too. Anyway,
That was
how much damage?
35 radiant damage.
You cleave one of its arms right off.
Ooh.
Can I cleave the club off?
Yeah.
Mort cleaves the club arm off.
Pick off your own.
And that's my turn.
Okay, shit. Okay.
The bonus action was summoning the side and when I did an attack.
For sure.
Main action.
Uh,
If I ever got extra attack, you guys would be in trouble.
You just need to do 5 levels of fighter.
Compelling.
I mean, 2 levels of fighter is good on anyone.
Bonnie's gonna grapple. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's still a 23. Oh shit. Okay. All right. It actually kind of like bats her away. She'll try to grapple again.
I'm gonna say, would it have advantage because I'm flanking or no?
Yeah, we.
It's a grapple check, not an attack roll.
Yeah, she already
does
has
have-
advantage.
But she
on
does
it.
have advantage on grappling.
Yeah, she just
Well,
rolled, but
then.
it rolled actually her roll on the last time, and she rolled like 35. So the second time she manages to grapple it. Okay, what do we want her to do to it, guys?
Pile driver.
Ooh, all right.
The one where she
Yep.
does a half backflip and she just slams its head.
So -1, good.
Just let me just
The
slowly choke
Canadian
it out.
Yeah, sounds like the Canadian Destroyer.
Canadian
It's not
destroyer.
breathing, it's just like... So...
That looks like a rear naked choke, but...
Well, unless it's Ted
Let's
DiBiase,
see.
then it's the $1 Million Dream.
yeah.
Rest.
No, his was the $1 Million Dream.
Which is the Cobra freaking clutch after.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of the,
That
no,
was-
it's the Cobra.
Pile drive.
No,
Grab
the
the center
Cobra
gravity. You can
clutch
attempt to
was
hoist your target
when they're
upside
on
down
the
and slam them
ground.
down to the top of their head, dealing 3d10 damage.
Is the amount of dice higher at higher levels?
No.
You
Slaughter
can,
did the
let me
Cobra
see.
clutch,
It could
which
be
is
four as a finisher, would let you add more damage dice, but she takes a level of exhaustion.
Ah, okay.
The camel clutch is the one she did.
But the trade-off is. If she manages to pick it up and slam it down, someone roll that 3d10
That's
damage for her.
Which I've seen him do up to standing up, too.
That's not a rear naked choke. That's something different.
Yeah, when she was doing her
15.
I've seen it.
All right,
Plus her...
Strength modifier.
which I think is 5 right now. So as it smashes down, you hear like some
And her
bones
charisma.
crack.
Oh, her charisma modifier.
That's right. That's why wrestlers are such a pain in my ass. And I did it.
I think that's 9.
Yep. So it like busts some ribs inside, and its body's kind of like accordioning it now. And that will be her turn. Oh, she did a bonus action grapple. No, she can do 2 attacks. She'll bonus action on Inspiring,
Well,
so everybody gets a plus D6.
She did 2 grapples and an attack.
Oh shit, that's right. So she can't uninspire this turn.
5 to
Thank you for reminding me,
bases
Kevin.
loaded, no outs.
Braddock, it's your turn. Ron, you're on deck, followed by Cassada.
I'm going to bonus action.
Buddy.
And I'm going to scoot around to the other side to get flanking.
In Biggin.
Did you say Kevin Bacon?
Wait, which rune is it?
In Biggin.
It's this seems
It
to be
sounded
tied
like
to
you
this
said Kevin
arc.
Bacon.
And then...
That's gonna be Ron's new.
It's Morphin time. Kevin Biggin.
That's gonna
20.
be Ron's
What weapon
new
are you using?
exclamation.
My silver great axe.
Kevin Bacon.
Cool, it hits.
Which one of that have been embarrassing?
Guys, I would have made such a great connection if the lady was fucking there. I hate ghosts. He's got silver though. Silver works great on ghosts.
It's magic. That was a 19.
A 19 on the D4.
Oh. I thought you rolled this D20.
Oh,
I am that fucking good.
That's
Harold
a
is
transmutation magic.
56 damage.
Oh, boy. As you smash in, you crush into this fountain and it pulses back necrotic energy. I need everybody in 15 feet to roll me another con save.
1 and 2.
17.
22.
God.
Alright, you all only take 12 necrotic damage. And you all are, Fuck the old man. Holy crap. Oh, he's ready for break time. That's why he's like, boss, you're a few minutes late, my dude.
Hi.
What the hell are you back?
Yeah, what the hell you been, dude? Tick tock, motherfucker.
I got
Pretty
poop.
I got, yeah.
Tight boy.
Tell the healer the dead and wild.
Alright.
Don't make me poop in the basement again.
Alright, don't worry.
John will clean it.
We'll take a quick break, then we'll get to Ran and Cassidy.
Parker.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, no,
angry.
still
It
got
sounded
stuff
like
to
you
do.
said.
Yeah, I got it. So you guys take the 12 damage. You all feel like a brief, pulse of fear in your hearts, but you suppress it.
Okay.
But you notice now that this tendril thing starts to be spinning more and more violently. And you hear in your ears multiple, a chorus of voices all at once, just this is your fault, you took us, this is your fault, you took us, it was your fault.
I didn't.
Yeah, I heard that
shit.
from a lot of criminals before. Second attack.
Well, wait. To
21.
you clarify? Did the attacks pass through the ghost and hit the fountain, or did he actually hit the ghost?
The ghost took damage, but he did strike the fountain.
Ah, okay.
The follow through.
Okay.
Oh my god, the lucky boy didn't see that.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Nice. 38 damage.
Alright.
And third attack.
Okay.
19 for crit.
Alright.
Or 19 on the die, I should say. It's the same. 4 to 4.
Alright. I need you guys, the same guys who just rolled that con save, and you just roll me 2 more for each hit Braddock did.
27.
That's 20.
Nice.
That
26.
is a. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, yeah.
Oh, good.
So
Good thing I
12
have advantage.
and got it 9.
Alright, so you will take.
Nat 20 on the first one, 22 on the second one.
Alright, so you will take. 22, and then another 20 necrotic round. You will take 11 and 10, and then you'll take 5 and 5. Because you have resistance, right?
I currently have resistance to necrotic damage. Yeah.
But, Braddock, as you hit that,
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
the fountain, and you see that this, as the water kind of starts to trickle out.
And this puddle of crying ghosts
pours over your guys' feet, and I need all of you guys to roll me a wisdom saving throw. Oh shit, Julian. Oh no, baby boy, how much damage did you just take?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Yo, God, he also took as much damage as you did,
What
right?
is Julian gonna learn?
What was it? A
Hang
wisdom
around.
save?
Wisdom save.
Oh, we did find out the wisdom save though.
17.
Bastard 20.
Not good.
So, Braddock, at the end of each of your turns, you'll get to reroll to break this effect. You got a 17?
Yeah.
Same with you. You guys are overcome with sadness. As this puddle hits your feet, you are considered incapacitated as you are... You're hit with, like, what ifs for you, like, what's the saddest thing you could think of?
Ricky took the last piece of casserole.
But
What
then
if casserole
you-
is not getting fed on a regular schedule?
But then,
responsibility, bro.
He's been on the ship.
you start to get flashes of some, and they're backlets. You can't see their frontal features, but they're some sort of like lighter colored hair slicked back, bright red house coat, kind of leaning in with some sort of sharp implement before you just see red. And you see this from multiple angles, as if you're seeing it from multiple people's point of view. But it's always the same figure coming at them with some sort of sharp implement. Out, and you're just like drowning in this sadness. We'll take a potty break here. We'll come with Mare's turn because Ron's having.
Ron's in his
I would
feelings.
die for you.
Yeah.
Is this happening to Cassidy too, or just
You. What did you roll?
I rolled a bastard 20.
You just saved.
His tonight will be the night.
All right. We'll
singing the song, Ron.
Ren starts singing.
Emotionally and physically,
All right.
I don't think I could do that.
Here's some spicy Mexican candy.
Oh,
My favorite.
interesting.
You mean chili on the sucker?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know what it's actually around. Normally the ones that I get are.
It's like watermelon.
Yeah, it's watermelon or something. I usually get watermelon or cucumber.
I'm intrigued.
Time I come across one of these, I'm like, I'll try it again.
Alright. Ron, you're sad. But alright.
I'm so sad. Okay, so Mare would like to swoop down off the mausoleum, fly over Ron, and like pick him up and kind of throw him up onto his saddle.
I had die number 40.
Give me.
I already opened it.
I don't know if that's an athletics or a sleight of hand.
They do the thing
Or a sleight of feet.
Yeah, or a sleight of claw.
Okay. Both of them would be dexterity, right?
Athletics
So we
would be
have to get
strength.
through the chili
Oh,
before it gets
strength?
good.
So do you want me to do?
I would say you
And I
can
like
use
spicy
whatever,
The
bonus is
intention
higher,
is to suffer,
and
so
you get to
the
narrate
sucker.
how you use that skill.
All right,
Yeah.
so 15.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not. Terry, you've done this a bit, Mare. So how does Mare, with what skill does he?
So this will be strength. He's going to fly down. He's gonna fly down, kind of swoop low. Swoop low.
So sorry. Oh, I found one.
He's gonna swoop low and just kind of grab.
I'll get there. It's one of those things that you gotta get it moist, and then it's fantastic.
Ooh.
Or choice words.
No.
Oh, it's not a poor choice of words. It's an accurate choice of words.
Yeah, they're dry. They're very salty to begin with, and then it kind of mixes up. It becomes kind of salty, spicy.
So he's gonna swoop down. He'll kind of hook like the the shroud that Ron wears. He'll kind of like scoop under that so he can grab it, and then he'll just kind of throw him up in the air, look, and then just make sure he's under him, right in the saddle, and then he'll. How high is the cavern that we're in right now?
About 5 feet taller than that.
5 feet taller than that? Okay. So he'll then, he'll perch on top of, so he's gonna move here. And then Ron will be up here.
He scooped Ron up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So then, Ron's still incapacitated, correct?
Yes. Mare, as you're picking Ron up from this entire fiasco, he's just.
So even when he's out of the water of sadness, he's
Yes.
still okay.
So did the
So,
thing blow up, and that's why they're all sad.
Braddock shattered it,
so,
and the water inside trickled out.
so does Ron roll then to, does Ron roll then to
I
try and,
wasn't trying to hit the statue.
Oh yeah, it's the end of your turn. Yes. Another wisdom save, sir.
come on, wisdom, hold on.
Was Braddock supposed to roll at the end of his turn?
Not at the end of his next turn, because that was part of his turn that it happened.
He's still sad.
As per usual.
Alright, Cassidy,
What about
it's your
his
turn.
All right. So
He's sad about
I
his
am
roll.
just going to turn around and attack the creature that tried to attack me.
Alright.
That is a 19 on the die. That is a crit.
Oh, nice. You over in the crying ghost soaked ground and just bash this zombie right in the face.
That is going to be. 41 points of force damage.
All right, Cassidy. As this thing like goes to bite your fist, you punch it, and the fist just keeps like going. Somehow it like gets caught in like the course of the body, and you just keep going like down, and so it just at the waist as you like.
All right. Where is
There's
the?
another one right here. There's another one right here.
Is Julian under the sadness effect?
He has not been overtaken by it. He's sort of standing there in the
Okay.
big sadness.
So Radix there, Julian's here.
Well, kind of. I'm on the ground.
I'm
I cannot
gonna move
begin
over to this
describe
guy.
The size of the crocodile tears.
A second attack with main action. I'm going to attack that guy. Well, balance.
Cards.
That's a nat 1.
Did you find the cards?
I have not.
Balance.
So
Uh-oh.
let's have some fun with this then. All right.
Oh wait! I technically wouldn't I have advantage because I'm flanking with Julian?
You're next to Julie.
Yeah, you're next. You're not flanking.
You got to get a little more on the other side of it.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. No, hey, no, that was a good one.
This is called heat of the moment.
Yeah, you come in and you hit Julian. So roll normal hit damage on Julian. Heat of the moment. You overswing. They're a little shorter than you were anticipating, and you just clock him right in the chest. He's like, oof.
Ooh, almost max damage on that one.
And now crit it.
Not a crit, but almost max.
No, you
a
crit.
nat one. Roll
You
crit
still
damage.
crit.
What?
You just crit failed.
Yeah, you're like, ah! And you're like,
17.
it like kind of undead sway faints underneath, and Julian's like, what? And he turns and is like, wait, stop!
Oh, I'm so sorry,
He's an
Julian.
amazing boxer.
I'm sorry.
It's really good at
So then,
dodging immediately.
after that, I'm going to move into flanking position.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the boxer?
Sorry.
I think it's Nicola Roche. Oh my god, this guy's the
Third
best
attack for main
elevation
action.
punches I've ever seen, and he literally took smoke breaks between rounds.
Thank God that was an advantage because that would have been another nat 1.
The best defensive boxer I've ever seen. Took smoke
But
breaks. I love him.
plus 12. That's going to be a 29 to hit.
All right, that hits. Are you a break it off and crunch it up kind of guy, Briggs?
Yeah, he's.
What's that?
That's what I do it too. I don't have the patience. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I ate that shit already.
I gotta crunch it up. I love
18 points of force damage.
it. All right.
I don't want to risk my teeth like
No,
that.
I hear you. I can't help it. One of the shoulders just dislocates from the hit.
And then bonus action attack.
Okay.
Alright. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
– 21 points of force damage.
All right. Sorry, I was thinking of something that's gonna happen soon. Yeah. And the other arm dislocates, and it just looks around at you, Cassidy.
I don't like when the DM starts laughing and says sorry. I feel like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, foreboding.
I already
It's
know
the
this is
worst
happening.
thing to hear.
And that is all that Cassidy can do.
Alright, I love that this music started to play then too. Alright. So, I actually forgot about this until I looked at this. Okay. You guys. A few things happen. in this sort of main graveyard area. The earth shifts. Moves. And where's Mort? Okay. Rising up out of the ground is a
Oh, shit.
construct.
Time is a constant.
Tombstone.
Are we fighting time?
The gate wings are kind of sick.
Aren't they? And then I just need to make sure that he is within this with you guys.
Dang, that's crazy.
I can't fit you because of the fucking way.
Because I've seen like a really good.
Square wise it works. Mini wise it doesn't. The rules are beating the visual representation. Okay. Force Cage is cast.
By the construct?
No, from where? Who knows?
Can I roll, or can I not do it on my turn? Roll up investigation or perception to try and see where. Actually, my.
Oh my gosh, Cassie, thank you for reminding me your turn ended while you were in the puddle of sadness. Could you roll me another wisdom save?
Oh, because if
Yeah.
I'm still in it.
Oh yeah, I wasn't going to warn you about that. I was just going to wait to see if this happens.
Oh, yeah, that's 19 on the die.
This is every opponent I've ever faced.
For you, it's like,
No, but I know
I'm
exactly.
trying to hit
I know exactly what Cassidy would be sad about had he come under, if he comes under that effect. But with this, but he's experienced. I would argue he's experienced so much sadness that that's the reason why it's not affecting him. That like
He just thinks a really sad thing. He's like, well, anyway.
Yes. Okay, it's very sad. Anyway.
The Graveyard Golem. I'm using some inspiration from Griselda's Guide to Ghost Hunting on this. It's actually right there.
Hey!
Right there on the
Alright.
Looks like something needs to be mined.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Tombstone Golem. Oh, jeez. I'm going to say Graveyard Golem because I like the where we're at.
Copyright.
Yeah, right, exactly. No, but this is such a good book. The subclass and everything are great too. It. Let me see. Da-da-da-da. You don't have any. Diddle-a-doo. Diddle-a-doo. Let's see. Any undead? Oh, that's why that stuff. That's why all those things. Oh. Hold on, everybody.
What would you trapped in here with anyway? I'm glad I'm trapped in here with.
Hold on to your. Hold on to your willy
Honestly, like, I
butts.
think they're trapped in there with Talani and not the other way around.
That might actually
this is a literal cage.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
All right. So,
Hey,
speaking
Face
of
presented.
Mort and Talani, it is going to start. So it just starts slamming.
Yeah, I mean, this is a cage match for Talani. This is like her dream come true.
Right. And work from the top ropes. Just very late lived.
He accidentally cast
Somebody
Feather
cast
Fall as he jumps. Ah!
That's it.
This is natural ability.
That's it at 20.
He's sharp.
On Talani?
Yep.
No, it's not.
All right. So -1. All right.
I can do that 5 times, but it's also my reaction.
That's the.
I don't have a lot of uses for my reaction,
But
honestly.
21
Yeah.
does hit Talani.
That's like one of your primary ways to heal me.
She's going to take. I love that the average damage is like usually what you end up getting anyway. 19 bludgeoning. It counts as magical.
Honestly, as a DM, I use the average damage a lot.
Safe.
I do it for bigger like for the boss fights. I'll usually roll, but for like the smaller minions, it's normally just like
You take 7 damage.
yep.
I like it as a player. Like as a player, I want to roll dice. As a DM, great, you need to move things.
She's taken 33 damage so far and used 1 gut spell. I don't think she's used anything else for this encounter aside from some magic item charges. So we're good on that. The Tomb Golem. Oh no, I didn't fuck up a word. The Graveyard Golem is over. Julian, is going to kind of glance over at the sound of bullshit going on, and cock his gun. Did you? No, he's going to look over and he is going to auto hit the for his.
Would he have advantage for flanking, or does that not count for ranged weapons?
Oh, I now see the disadvantage to it being auto hit.
Okay.
But it always hits. He buffs his guns. He is going to do 21 damage and kind of blow one of the flaps of its body, kind of disconnected off, and it falls to the ground, disintegrating. He is going to.
Who's really good at assuming bases on your team?
Look down at the ground, kind of like take a whiff and go, we gotta move. That's an attack opportunity. You killed this one.
Does it leave a 10-foot reach? Oh, that's Julian.
Yeah. I'll take one more shot at the zombie next to you, sir. That's a miss. Because it pings off. That is going to be his turn. Back at the top with. Oh, yeah. My guy, my baby boy.
That one's upstairs.
I know. Oh, my goodness. That's right. That's right.
How does Dylan Blind's characters? Should I just take like I don't have like a piece of paper like, or I mean a character sheet that I can write it on. Could I just make that mine?
For what?
Dylan asked us to get characters.
Oh, dude, he would love that. I just threw him some, but if you guys made them, I'm like.
I mean, I could just give him the character that I named for the next campaign. Because it's level 3, or he has to make level 2s.
I threw him
Your
a level
tiefling.
5. I'm like, sorry if this
Tiefling.
destroys your party.
I'm gonna be a dark elf.
Ooh.
I'm thinking about going tiefling.
But in TOV, it's just an elf that is a dark elf. They don't have any special bells and whistles compared to
I'm fine with that. Alright. Oh shit. I actually. What's radius? Diameter's that direction both ways. Radius is the whole thing.
Yes.
There's the
If
entire.
it's 20-foot radius, it's a 40-foot.
Yeah. Think like a radar, you how it spins. That's how I think about it.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Two
I
higher.
need literally everybody to roll this thing.
Oh boy.
I need everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yikes. 12.
Oh my gosh. I have advantage on Constitution saving throws. I am nat 20 and a nat 1.
28.
Take the nat 1. Do it. Take it.
Coward!
25.
25.
You know how I do.
I do know how you do. You do 25s.
Correct.
Someday
Thank
we're
you.
gonna run into Oakwood and I'll
You're
actually
welcome.
fail a spell save.
Someone find me
Alright.
someone who gets me.
What did you get?
Indeed.
Yeah.
25.
Okay, that's right.
I think a 12
For who?
12.
for for Ron.
What?
What did Mari get?
Oh, I don't know. What's
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution? He doesn't have a constitution. Nat 20,
Oh,
Oh.
little asshole. I guess he's a big asshole. But
the biggest of assholes.
the biggest of assholes.
That's right, Reggie.
He is your guys' Scooby-Doo. by the
That's
way.
that's his voice too.
Oh man, you know what? That's official. It's canon now.
I like how he has
He's-
different voices depending on where his wings are.
And yeah, depending on
That's
what
normal,
brings us
don't
through.
worry
Alright.
about that.
Last
So,
week he was
what
a
is?
sneaky
Mari got a nat 20.
He has a different voice actor
Alright,
every
so,
episode, isn't
of course, you will
They
take.
never explain why his voice changes.
It's just
14
blanket carpet
necrotic
accepted by the
and a different personality.
They do-
Yeah.
they do
Ron,
resist
you will take
necrotic
29
damage.
necrotic damage.
I was a big fan of the Joe Pesci
Uh,
episode.
Braddock, you will take. What'd you get?
I got a 21.
All right, you will take 14 necrotic.
Nat 20.
Can't wait
We'll
for the
take-
Pedro Pascal episode.
7 necrotic.
Ron has yet to
Assessing your
actually
fortune.
get hit by an
So that's
enemy.
including the resistance to
Ron has
necrotic
yet to
damage?
get hit
Yeah.
by an actual
Okay.
enemy and is
Right.
down
Yeah,
almost
so
100 hit points.
Half damage because I made the save and then halved again
And then
because of the
yeah,
resistance.
so it's quartered from the original.
So 7.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
You
wait.
also.
Is it necrotic?
Yes.
Is I found it out.
Okay, so same for Cassidy. You also
Really
take
good
7.
once you
Me
get past
too.
that freaking
Oh,
order.
okay.
That was one of my
What's
favorite things.
That's right.
If
Good
I-
once
if
you
I
get
ever
past that tower.
double do
Oh,
that,
yeah.
I get to pick.
If I was wearing the Grave Ward armor, I would have complete immunity to necrotic.
As the spell Circle of Death is
bitch,
cast
bitch.
on you guys.
We love Circle of Death. By the golem.
Did
I prefer squares of death.
Did I
actually.
do an investigation check to try to see where the source of the spells are coming from?
Oh, sure. Give me a perception.
Perception, not investigation.
I mean, you could give me an investigation if you want.
Investigation.
That is going to be
I'm just gonna use Divine Sense and make sure.
33.
You get the sense that it is coming from inside here.
It's coming from inside the church.
It's coming from inside the mausoleum.
All right. That's the end of whoever the fuck that was his turn. Serbian, it's your turn. Then the Zombos. Then Mort. Then Talani. Then Brad.
Is the force cage blocking the entrance?
Yes.
Time to make a new one.
Damn straight.
Okay. I will Divine Sense. That's a free action.
Okay.
Ryan would like to
Does it
throw
have?
mankind off the hell in the cell.
Does it go through walls up to like a certain thickness?
Give me a
no,
rod.
it's just
It's like a radar.
if they have complete cover, then
Jeremy, I got a question about your scythe.
It's undead fae.
Is it
Celestial
Is
spheres.
it like
Yeah,
Roche reminds me I need to pick up.
Celestial Feed Undead.
Okay.
So is
obviously
it like,
undead.
is it a
The water
like
itself
is it like
seems to be
physically
undead
there,
or giving off an undead
or is
aura?
it just like
Undead,
some
undead,
sort of
undead,
like
undead,
astral
undead,
weapon
undead,
that's like doesn't have any
undead.
physicality to
It's
it?
a spectral weapon.
Obviously, this is
So it's
covered.
it's
What
not
about
a
this guy?
physical item that only
nothing.
it's only you can interact with.
There's the giant zombie
Okay.
in there still.
It-
Who
I
is
mean-
undead.
It's a hemorrhoid weapon.
And how long is it
Suzuki
active?
and Homer. Let's go,
There's
baby.
not a length on it. It has charges.
this is
so
from
as
Castle
long as I
Slumber.
maintain concentration until I burn through all my charges. It has 10 charges.
Even before
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
shellacking
one
its
of my
currently in
augmentations that I can do is
the
I
went
can
into this
and I can do this on
with the
any
highest
item,
run
whether or not it's already
into
magical.
the major leagues, the next
I
closest
will
to that.
cast this
you,
one.
Okay.
if you suddenly get into a pinch, then like I could do it from a distance if I'm
I
within
think we
60
should
feet of it.
sandbag
I can
those
put
and apply
the
them
teleporting
very
augmentation onto it and then make it appear in my
Like,
hands.
hey, you know, it's the World
Like I could
Series
do that as a
game,
bonus
so,
action, so I could
we
just
like to cash in
like
all of
so
our
if
runs.
if like you become unconscious or if you're in some sort of pinch where you're unable to use it, then I can just like put an augmentation on
If
it.
I'm ever in that situation, my concentration is broken.
Oh.
So like,
Oh,
it
so you
goes
would have
away
to
either
you
way.
have to maintain concentration in order to keep it active.
Correct.
But I was wondering if it's a spectral item, then my augmentation probably wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's also probably not worth it. Like I don't be making melee
What was
attacks
that?
like that.
Okay.
Are you hitting something?
I'm
with
just
something?
remembering.
Could you put this open on the table by Briggs? I don't want you guys control Talani, so you have less pieces to think about.
People
I
like come here to
guess.
hear me, so.
I'll just throw
But
me a
even
prep.
if I'm a nice-
Twain. And undead. Yes. An extra 2d6.
Oh, that's right. We get to heal. You're doing the bard thing, so we heal. We can use hit dice.
Remember on your turn.
Yeah.
76.
Horror campaign DM.
76 damage on another zombie.
76. Their ancestral line is evaporated with that hit.
Okay. And I'll move 10 feet and attack that one.
Oh wow, you want to know what's weird though, is contrary to how you're used to undead working, and none of the rest of them have done this, but this one, as you hit it, you notice that a weird energy surge, like, kind of pulls it back together as it's about to crumble. You can give me a perception or arcana check.
Oh, just one. 30 perception.
Alright, you're like, what the fuck? And you watch as this last little, like, wisp of light, like, trails from behind you into the zombie, and you follow where it came from to the tombstone. As the zombie, like reanimates itself and grabs its weapon again.
I misty step into the forest cave.
Oh shit, okay.
And then attack the golem.
Oh wow, okay. I guess I should have seen this coming.
Another Sirmia crit.
Yeah, girl.
Twain. Is it a celestial fae, fiend, undead, or aberration?
It's a construct.
Construct.
Is it a fey, fiend, or what
It
kind
is
of
a
material
construct
is
with
it made of?
undead motifs.
Do constructs follow adamantine rules?
Some of them do. This
Like
one
if
does
I
not.
hit them with an adamantine weapon, it is an automatic crit.
Oh no.
What if you cast Shatter?
Oh, I
Heat.
mean they're weak to shatter.
Heat metal.
Depends what they're made out of.
And I will 4th level smite.
Oh shit. You thought you had a boss. Kind of rolls up and she's like, I just see rocks. What do we got?
52 radiant. And 60 bludgeoning. .52 radiant, 60 bludgeoning. And that was my second attack, and my bonus action was used to Misty Step. But that will also, the attack will continue my bardic performance. So anybody who's taken damage can fair.
Alright.
You know, we're the
So
history.
Sirmia, you come in and just like you're like mid swing as you misty step, and the follow through is when you back in and just shunk down, and you clear into the core of this thing. You see like a bunch of like little wisp spirits kind of go out, almost like a spray of blood, but it's like little ghosts prying out of it. You hear like almost like a broken organ sound as the you can't see on this because of the fucking force gauge, but the mini's face is like those headstones that are angels. You see like the angel mouth like open up and like black tears come out of it. And you see like parts of the tombstones, especially where you hit, like start to crumble and fall off, and you see cracks start to appear in it. It's still going, but you've done some massive damage to it. Zombos!
One's gonna probably just leave it off. I think we understand.
Oh wait, no, I can't reach you, Friday.
It's fun. It's fun to see it.
I like seeing more.
I can see more.
Good for you.
He's inside of the force cage.
Yeah. So handsome.
Do the ghosts look hungry?
Perception from where you are, Serbia. I'll give you that since it was just your turn.
27.
Not these blue ones.
They're not hungry.
I think that's the only zombie that is actually in striking distance.
So this one's still alive?
Yes, it got back up. But you misty stepped away. This one can't get you because of force cage.
I do know to a certain extent zombies have a chance to stay at 1 HP according to zombie rules.
Yes.
I don't know how much you know of your constructs, Surya. You might have to roll an Arcana check.
But I'm assuming that it was something different just because I saw the light attached.
That might be a safe conclusion to draw. Oh man, that's all that the zombies are gonna do because they're fucking useless. All right, Mort, it's your turn. Followed by Talani. I almost had to say Taluritan. I'm like, the fuck it does. And then Braddock, and literally the rest of the group.
You said Talani is after me?
Yes.
Alright. Hey Mike, what's the most damage that Talani can do in just one big go?
A finisher.
A finisher with one of the things that
She can choose to crit, basically.
Yeah.
Does she have to hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, is it like the last thing she does in her turn? Or is
Like,
it for
she
that?
can...
You
she
declare it
can-
as a finisher, then roll to hit.
Yeah.
If
Like, I am
a finisher,
attempting
it's
to
an auto
go to
crit.
do a finisher.
What does that burn for her? Would it be unwise to use one on
She
the
just
big
gains
guy?
she gains a point of exhaustion, but the wrestler also has the ability to get rid of exhaustion.
Because she's high enough level to do that.
Yeah,
Not a
I
short
would
rest.
say at this point, probably not worth it. Just go
I
with
read
her
it once
regular
because I was playing
layout.
Talani.
using the
I'm just determining whether I want to do my
And because I
And
gave
the
her
luchador,
resistance.
And then if she does the
You
finisher,
specialize
it'll
in
be
exhaustion
like
levels.
times more damage, and we'll just
Decimated
one-shot
anybody
that
they fought before.
That
they
could
I was like,
probably-
okay, Talani's gonna be able to give me
because I
2
think
turns
there's at
max,
least a
so
minimum
I'm
of
going to
3d10.
use the 2 turns.
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, and if that's going to auto crit, and then
Again, you would be 12d10.
yes, that's what I'm thinking for Talani.
Yeah. Yeah, then it could be useful.
Okay. Well, assuming that's
There's also...
Yeah, I'm also right next to you.
yeah, but
I don't know where
that
you
all
guys
like
are.
it's the next hit that
Yeah.
takes resistance or whatever. So since you just went, nobody's touching
okay.
it for the full round.
We should
That's-
build
I
a
don't know where
dancing
the-
class.
Yeah.
You did? Those are my favorite units.
I think it'll be fun.
SRPGs.
I think if nobody is going to object, I think we should give that
Okay.
bad boy a crack.
Yeah.
Refresh someone's turn.
Bonus action, Mort is going to. It's so close quarters in here. I guess
It's actually pretty big. It's like a 20-foot radius.
you're a 20-foot.
Like a 40-foot cube.
You're a 40-foot cube.
Let me double check.
It was such a biting criticism tonight from me.
20 feet on each side.
I'm gonna toll the dead on like the club hand guy. So DC 21 wisdom save.
Nat 20, holy shit. Literally the only way that could have worked. Sorry.
The amount of
I
toll the
forced it
deads
to
that have just
reroll.
been stopped
I
since
use
all
a
the
luck
narrative
point.
stuff's been happening is chaos.
I love it. I don't have to write it. I can more.
We don't have to write it. Like just every time I use
I
toll the
use
dead,
a
it
luck
just
point.
doesn't work.
The death gods are like, nah, 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 nah.
Great, that's fine. I'm gonna then now use Path to the Dead on the big guy.
It's the soul off.
And that's Mort's turn. And now is it Talani's turn?
Yes.
You
Take it away, kid.
You'll do it faster than I will.
Yeah.
It has resistance to the next hit that it's gonna take.
I think she has
You mean
plus
vulnerability?
13 to hit. Plus 14 now
Yeah,
that she made
vulnerability.
her fragment. So she's a plus 14 to hit. With a crit range of 19 to 20.
Yep, that's going to be the one. So, we are doing a pile driver. In this case, I'm going to say it's a tombstone because that's the.
Oh yeah. It's gotta be the tombstone. You guys hear the... Yeah.
The lights go
The
down
lights
even
go
though there's
down
no
even in
lights.
here, yeah, all the will-o-wisps are like,
I like to think that it was worth it. Turn the lights off.
yes,
That's
have
the
100%. All of the lower-end dead listen to you. The will-o-wisps are like,
24 to hit.
It flickers
Oh,
like
man.
a fuse.
I guess that hits.
So it auto.
To what are you doing this to?
The tombstone.
The goal.
Tombstone down?
I'm tombstoning the tombstone.
Yes.
Um,
Love it.
Okay.
so it has disadvantage to all saves for a round.
Uh-huh.
'Cause that's also part of the
The
thing.
the two nuclear bombs of the group were just like, and red button.
Put
You
them
guys
in
just
the,
like
put them in the
launch code
force
key.
cage.
We activated our nerf.
You thought I was kidding when I said they're trapped in here with us.
All right.
No,
so
100%. I honestly probably, this is the worst combo of 3 people to be within this range of like touch each other. To be like, buff,
Nuke.
yeah.
Buff, but
buff,
different
nuke.
buff. Like just.
Oh man.
Shit.
She-
Debuff, buff, nuke.
Well, this one's a debuff. The debuff to that guy.
15. On everything. I don't know her full plus. I know it's like going to be a plus. Like I think she has like a +8 to her.
Plus
hits.
9.
+9. Okay, so perfect. She rolled 15 damage, so doubling goes to 30, which double that goes to 60 plus 9. I did a very nice amount of damage.
In that same position.
Yeah.
So the
Real
tombstone,
quick.
for those who don't know, head to crotch
that's
on
hilarious.
both sides.
69 points while 69.
Yep.
I forgot this. We won't roll it for now because thematically that's fucking hilarious, and we're not going to retroactive this in case she rolls a nat 1. We forgot to roll for a grapple contested. Just because this thing is strong enough, it might be a problem, but I think it's funny as shit that happened. And as it happened, because Sermia fucked it up so bad, it crumbles beneath her.
So all that's left is just a tombstone. in the
Yeah,
ground.
just a tombstone.
I think.
Like the angel head is there.
I think it
Is
would
that
be
core,
thematically accurate for.
Energy.
As you're looking, your base is high enough to where you notice that there is almost like this coagulated ectoplasm, and you can see like little tiny like little hands, like kind of ectoplasmic hands, this glowing turquoise kind of orb that has little spheres glowing inside of it.
Is it like something that I can pick up? Okay.
I think
I'll try it.
thematically, Talani should give and receive 69 hit points of damage.
Are we still in the force cage? Is the force cage still active?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can only teleport one of us out. So, do you have a way to teleport?
I'll make it work.
Since there's no other enemies that I can see, correct?
Not that Talani can see in the area.
Yeah.
The zombie's dead, and the two.
Yeah. The tomb has been stoned.
We got old club around.
As Talani, I will go up to the bars and just, let me out! And that'll be the trigger. This is what it looks like. So.
I pick it up assuming that it's the key, honestly.
It's just like.
Sermia, kill that thing.
Do you
what?
have hat more?
No.
It looks very you.
I
Did you
hated
see
that
it?
you
Did
said
you see
that.
it?
I don't like that.
Did you
Oh,
see it?
oh.
Did you show?
Yeah, I saw Oh joy.
It looks very you.
Okay. What's
Like
that?
you would like it as a pet.
I don't.
It would go into your vibe.
Also, I think it's undead, right?
So
That's the opposite of my vibe.
yeah,
It
but
is
opposites
kind
are
of
always
like,
fun.
A
Not when the opposite goes against
Conscious.
like my faith.
I guess I don't understand.
a collective
Of course you don't.
group of souls given
I never
consciousness.
try. You just see trees and you break stuff. Okay.
trees are fun to break.
They're not.
All right,
begging
shit.
for
Well,
it.
Braddock, it's your turn. Roll me a wisdom save.
The force gauge really kind of threw off my plan to cast calm emotions on you guys.
You can still cast it from here, right?
23.
Oh, you're fine. You kind of break out of it.
It's okay. It would be more caster room.
Bring it on!
Brad, roll me a wisdom save.
I was having a big old breakdown.
12.
I don't think you're ready for the breakdown. All right. Mari, it is your turn.
You're so...
Well, Mari's not depressed. I'm just trying to think of what to go after. All those things are like the sprites or whatever, right? Like the
Spirits seem to be
oh,
approaching. They were starting to stand around Braddock.
But we don't know why. They didn't seem hungry according to him.
so they don't seem like they're aggressive towards us. They're just chilling.
They don't seem necessarily aware that you're seeing them.
Oh,
They
okay.
seem to be observing you guys, but they've been inching ever closer since this started.
Okay. Is it like who's that back there? The black cloak.
This is Julian.
Oh, okay. So he's not bad guy. Are there any other bad guys besides in that forest thing?
There's a zombie. This one fell, but is still alive.
There's
This
more
zombie. They
zombies.
just couldn't. They're garbage at like climbing shit, so they can't really get anywhere.
Yeah.
Or 5 zombies. Or,
Oh, that one's
I don't know,
dead.
did this one die too because the construct died,
Oh.
or is it still out?
Oh. It died. So this one's dead. This one's dead. So there's 3.
And this one.
Mare will position himself. Mare's gonna position himself just enough that he can shoot his breath weapon at the 2. So the 2, the red and the one behind it.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that is going to be a
We love the wagons.
+9. No. Oh, it's just a
Dex save.
saving. DC 17 Dex saving throw for both of them.
Oh, yeah, the zombies, those agile babies. Okay, that's a 2. And a literal nat 1. So
So you're saying there's a chance? Okay.
they definitely both failed.
6, 11, 18, 28, 32 damage for both of them.
Alrighty. They both disintegrate.
Yay! Alright, that's all we can do, I think.
Alright.
Is that weepy
As you
little
do
shit
that-
fox on my back won't stop crying.
All of the spirits are not on the ground, but they're kind of floating around your back, Mare, looking at Ron.
Mare starts posing for them, seeing if he can, trick them with his dazzling poses.
Alright. Cassidy, it's your turn.
Alrighty. So, all the spirits went over to Mare.
There's 1 zombie left on the other side of the force cage.
What is the... How far away is it?
17 feet. 17. Plus obstacles.
Mm-hmm. I am just going to move over, trying to get into a position where I can have a clear line of sight for that, and I'm just going to attack it with my crossbow.
Nice.
Are you... That is another nat 1.
Crossbow breaks.
Where are you?
I am right here.
Oh, what are you gonna do to you? Alright. You... as you go to fire, you immediately slip and fall down in a big puddle of the sadness water.
Oh no.
Roll me another wisdom save at disadvantage. Because you... Oh, it's in your mouth! It's sadness soup.
15 on both dice.
Alright, nice.
So, yep.
You're immediately like, and you're like, your sadness doesn't affect me. I was born in it. I grew up in it.
I was born in it, molded by it. Okay, I still have extra attacks, so I'm going to try that again.
Slips a second time.
No, I'm good. I'm good. But that is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
You see Gino, and he looks so hot that you fall.
Slow motion.
All right, that is going to be
Cassidy's weaknesses, K-pop boy idols.
Yeah.
17
Boy
points of piercing damage.
All right, you do that, and
have that
it
as a-
pokes in the side of the head, and it slowly starts to shamble its way in your direction.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get out of the sadness water.
Great idea.
Organization. Christian life.
And now it's fallen down
Well,
straight.
And they thought
That was
see
5
a
feet.
lie on its own doesn't convey that
And
being a Christian.
15, 20,
So they added
25,
across to it.
30, 35, 40. So 40 feet I can get to like right.
Each diagonal is
Oops.
alternating 5 and 10.
Oh, okay. So then I will be
Oh, yeah, like right there.
right at the boulder. Yep.
All right.
All right. And then actually, bonus action. So before I make that full movement, I still have a bonus action. I'm not going to do Toll the Dead because since it's a zombie, I'm assuming it at least has resistance to necrotic damage. So I'm going to use.
He's not like you.
I'm going to cast a Firebolt, which I believe at 3rd level. Well, I mean, at level 14 is how many D10?
3d10.
3d10.
And then level 15 it becomes 40.
That is a nat 20.
Nice. There you go. There's your dice retribution.
Perfectly balanced.
Oh, it is watermelon.
How do you do that?
I use my grinded chompers. Not my front up chompers. Those are cut.
I see.
If you want to get technical. This is what Saoirse bought with the helping out money that I gave her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Those are cute.
The dungeon meshy bandits strong in his family.
34 points of fire
You
damage.
watched that, or like I started watching
Nice.
that, and Brittany was like, "It's not for me." This past weekend, so my coworkers have given me a couple shows that I should watch. Turns on Delicious on Dungeon, and I'm just like, I ain't gonna say anything. I'm just gonna take this win. Have you seen this one? Is it good? It's great.
Yeah.
Should I watch it? Yes.
My favorite thing about it is it's just so chill until it stops being chill.
That's my favorite thing about it!
It is such an abrupt turn. It's like, what happened?
Look at this. We're making like fun recipes. Hey, if you like cooking, you might find interest in this. We're a serious fucking anime.
Yeah. Like, whoa.
So
Yeah, I
You
love
wanna
it. That's
cry.
what D&D is like.
Yeah.
You guys are like, hey, remember when we like butt fucked that beaver? And then like someone's arm is melting off in like acid saliva 10 seconds later. And only half of the group is focusing on that.
So
The
34
other half
points
is still
of fire
laughing about
damage.
that.
And then I use the rest of my movement to get up to there.
Alright. It disintegrates with your fire blast. And you guys are... I'll keep us in combat. Alright, Julian is going to look around. His gun ready. He's like, you guys see anything else?
The source of the magic is coming from inside the mausoleum.
Are you able to get rid of the cage at all by chance?
No, you can't dispel a force cage. I would know I can cast it.
Okay. That's not what I asked.
We have to wait.
We have to
We
wait?
either have to teleport out or wait.
Oh my god.
And it's an hour.
An hour!
Yep.
Oh no.
So, I can dimension door one of us out. The other has to get out.
Can you dig?
No, there's force cage underneath us, too.
What? How is that fair?
It's a cube. It's a cube.
Well, obviously we have to get to the source. Well, what are the spirits doing at this time?
That is something that is alarming, Mort. I'm almost...
And is Mort still... well, I mean, is Ron still affected by the sadness?
Why they're
Yes.
surrounding the sad people?
I'm
I
sad,
don't
so
know,
very
and that's
sad.
kind of why I want to get over there as fast as I can, but I also don't want to leave Kalani in here.
No, you guys, it's okay. I mean, it's kind of cozy, you know? Cats like boxes.
Okay.
Ron is in actual danger of drowning in his tears right now.
Talani admits she's a cat.
No, Bretic, fuck you! It's us.
A Freudian slip.
Sorry,
Yeah,
whose
whose
turn
turn
is
is
it?
it?
Order?
It is Serbia's turn, then Mort's turn.
Okay,
Oh, perfect.
I'll dimension door me and more over.
As you guys do that, it is the ghost turn. They are just going to kind of get closer to Ron, and they're going to put their hands on you. Roll me a Constitution save.
Uh-oh. I'm about to die.
Not a fun here.
Alright, Constitution.
Is it just Ron or both Ron and Mari?
They don't even seem focused on Mari.
19.
Okay. Roll a wisdom save now. As you have overcome the surge of psychic energy that they bestow upon you with that touch.
15.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Oh, yep, 15. Okay, I was just making sure I was looking at the room.
You only take 8 psychic damage from this little blood trickle down the nose. Nothing alarming, but you know, you get a little.
I mean,
headache.
ghosts surrounding someone who is sad is
But you know immediately as they touch you that these are people who have died on this island over the past hundreds of years. It's passed through multiple hands. The Marizels have had it for the last 60 years since the previous guy. These are not the only ones here who have died on this island. But these are those who have been purposefully killed. And you kind of with this psychic surge, get the sense that this room might be a lot more audience filled than you guys are aware of.
Oh.
audience, like people are watching us.
Yes.
Spirits.
You look out and you just see a sea of that Southeast Asian style ghost with the super saturated hair and the blacked out eyes, the super pale skin. Each a different distinct person, but it just becomes an ocean of faces into the darkness. Even though you still see a physical boundary of the room, where there's shadow, it just seems to extend until you can't see anything.
Oh, that's fucked up.
You just have an avatar.
So I'll convey this to everyone else. Be like, guys, there are hundreds and thousands of spirits here with us.
Brian, are you the last airbender?
Looks like I have my work cut out for me today.
That's what happens when you work under 4 gods.
I'm the last
Everyone
ghost
take a
bender.
seat on the couch.
Ron just starts grabbing the ghost and
No, this is gonna be like a Van Helsing moment where he has to where he has to like basically be a psychiatrist to all of the souls inside of him.
Can Ron try to like communicate with them and just?
Shit, dude, you can certainly try.
Okay, what would that be? Like, would I roll for that, or just start talking?
What do you want to say? And then you could do a persuasion or an intimidate or a deception, depending on what you want to do.
I just want to ask them like what they want, like if there's something we can do to help them, or if like, because they were all kind of like focused on me, so I don't know. Like, I just kind of want to like be like, hey, my name's Ron.
Trying to connect with them, and I need you to know that, like, I've already decided what Mort is doing next, so.
Okay. Yeah, so he just wants to ask them, like, what, like, if they're, like, do they need something, and is there something that we can help with?
As you say that, that dark blue one there, kind of looks like a middle-aged gentleman, looks over to one of the other ones and goes, I told you, they're not with the ones that have come here before.
Yeah,
another almost childlike voice
Okay.
is like, I don't know. I mean, they're gonna try to trick us.
We're not here to fight you guys at all. I'm assuming the people that you're referring to are the same ones that we're looking for. And we're not on their side for sure.
Roll me persuasion.
I'm on persuasion. 22.
Very nice.
Oh my god. They all just turned
hard out. Yeah.
22 was actually a critical fail against them.
They
Got it!
Put it in a doggy bag. Here you go.
As you say that, they all disappear.
Hey, I was making new friends. Why did I leave? Come back.
And all reappear, just sort of like standing, just watching you guys. The one who has the childlike voice is standing still next to you, though, Ren.
Okay.
And you see their kind of like wisp-like form solidifies into. It's in much older clothes, like things you've seen in like pictures and books. Decades, if not over a century old, but it's a kid. The spirit of a kid, and they're just kind of looking at you, like trying to size you up. How kids do.
Yeah.
He's a teenager.
Yeah. But that's all they can do on their turn. Then it's Mort. Then Talani can't do shit. It's Mort, Brad, and Gron next. So you see that happen, Mort.
Mort's, I guess, going to address the ghost now. Just let us know what we need to do to help you pass on. I don't want to have to obliterate you guys.
Oh, we're out of combat! Alright. It all depended on how Mort acted out of that. Okay.
So before I knew what was happening, when they were just surrounding and all reaching to touch you, I was going to use Turn the Profane, which I'm going to assume these guys have like a somewhat lower challenge rating. And they probably would have just been wiped out. Like I was just going to eviscerate them.
Mort cast power word kill on the dead people.
More or less. I mean, it was. I mean, Turn the Profane, or I guess it was Turn Undead. But like, I think anything under CR2 right now just instantly gets wiped out if it fails the save.
Yeah, it's at least CR2. It might even be higher.
Okay, that's fair. But a lot of like the weaker zombies, like I can just kill those in a single turn. Like,
Well, no, I mean, like, for your thing, I think it's at least CR2.
yeah,
Some of these ghosts would definitely be fun.
Yeah, it's 2 right now. So anything CR2 or lower just dies.
Alright. So, as you do that, they turn and go. You need to end the darkness that's been happening on this island.
How do we do that?
The dark blue one speaks up and goes, "We'll help you." He kind of steps off of the rock and wisps down.
Who's in there? Who's in the mausoleum?
So you're not with them?
Someone's in there that you don't like?
We're not with what's that family called again?
Oh, so are you guys
The-
from
We-
the sports cage?
Marizels, yeah. We're not with the Marizels.
We are investigating. We are trying to catch the people. We're trying to get the people responsible for
I'm gonna stay here for the
all the
orders.
deaths that happened here,
We're actively trying to find the Marizels.
I'm here for the
and bring them to justice.
Except for Sermia, she's here for the hors d'oeuvres. All of a sudden, that butler from when we were on the big cliff thing, he pops up. Hors d'oeuvres, madam. We got some bacon wrapped figs.
We
that are
did
just
take him on the ship, like we said.
The bacon wrapped figs are wonderful this time of year.
Oh no, that zombie butler from when we were fighting the hack.
Yeah.
He took his ass with us.
They look over to the mausoleum. They use a special key to get in there that not even we are able to trespass. However,
So I hold up the ectoplasm. Is that it?
no, that is a golem core.
Well, that's fun.
Or rather,
Is
a
it
conscious bit of ectoplasm.
is it this coin I found in that fountain?
No, that was a trap trigger.
So nothing special about the coin. Got it.
Guys, I found a key.
No, it
No,
was
that just
special.
set off all the
Fucked
traps.
us all. That's
Wow,
what was
hey
special
guys,
about
there's a fountain over there.
I should warn you.
Yeah.
That is not the only thing which upsets the spirits of this place. The path beyond the door in that mausoleum is safe for them, but like I said, we can't get you beyond there. However, if you mean what you say, and they kind of right to you, Ron, we would be willing to offer you an alternate route that we have found.
Okay.
Don't get us.
We don't want to die.
Yeah.
We want the difficult path.
All right. As they say that,
Just bust on the wall.
they go, very well. But until then, we must bid adieu. We'll find you. And as soon as they say that, you guys are like, what? The door like slams open. The guards are like, okay. So the first thing that slams open is the like rich person adventuring outfit, like the some of the vest and like the hat with the puffy pants and like the tight knee-high boots, like kicks in the enormous beard and mane of Lionel Marizel, just like kicks and goes, ah! And he's got like a sword and a bayonet. The guards are like, sir, please wait. And he goes, I'm not on mine.
Easy there.
What
Relax.
is this?
Relax.
Came as the guise of gods to do villainy on my island? I think not. And he tries to like put his sword in a few times and misses.
Just a little bit to the right.
And like he's a big guy, but you can tell he's probably not had to do much weapon fighting. He might have done more of like a
Fisticuffs.
fistic. I mean, he's the size of a doorway. But,
Literal fisticuff, not even an actual fist fight, but just a, all right.
yeah.
Hey, it's okay.
God bless our age. Yeah. But
He calls it pugilism on our line.
And he looks to one of the guards that you guys left up front and he goes, thank you for gathering us right away. You were here with the Crescinda and her lot. Yes.
That is correct.
Yep. Also a representative of the Looper Guard,
I'm just famous.
specifically the Beta
guard branch.
Oh, wonderful!
We're not
Yes,
famous, infamous.
Tassan. Yes, wonderful, wonderful lady. Great fans. Please do tell her that I say hello. I'm getting caught up. We find out about this ruin. I mean, we always tell the children to stay away from here. There are rocks that could fall and hurt themselves. But my goodness, I climbed on those rocks as a child, and I never knew this was down here. And he like.
Oh, so you were a disobedient child.
Oh. No need to worry about the past. And he kind of like playfully like plays with his big beard.
I've been known to sink a navy or two in my time.
And like as like he's doing this, like one last like zombie half that's still moving, like it's like pulling across, and he just and he doesn't even manage to like pull the sword out of the scabbard. He just like the scabbard and just like whacks it on the ground.
Bludgeoning is an effective type of damage.
Yes, and that
Good show.
is Marizell quality equipment there. Anyway, I would appreciate if you all would accompany me and fill me in on what you found. As he enters, the force cage completely disappears.
It's time to go through the church.
As like the door wham opens, it goes away.
Interesting.
And as he says, he turns and he walks up to the building and goes, "What's this? Huh?"
Oh, you know, just a typical fight with the undead, you know.
No. What is this building?
That's
Trying to get me to forget what's down here? You're trying to hide something behind this door?
No,
He goes over.
go ahead,
he
go
goes
ahead.
over-
dude. Sir, that is a magical door that is laced with
He
traps.
does not. He grabs it. The purple lightning, like
Son of a
and
bitch.
it like like R2D2 just like blasts him back. He like kind of hits a rock. The hair is just like just the smoke comes out.
Does it hit Talani too?
Is he full dead?
He's not full dead, but he's definitely Looney Tunes fucked up. As
Ron's
he,
kind of poking him with an arrow, just like
he very slowly, like kind of, as some blood kind of comes out of his nose and ears and mouth, pulls out a potion.
I'm trying really hard not to laugh.
I'm not.
Sir?
Ron's not.
Sir, it's adventuring 101. Always check for traps before you
There's
interact.
some refreshing water over there by the well.
I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. I've been
Stand down, deputy.
I've been adventuring in quite some time.
There's some refreshing water over there by the well.
I carry my own special brand, and he opens it. It's clear. Yes, well, as he opens it, it's clearly like whiskey. Pops it. Well then, if we could just
Second rule of adventuring: no drinking on the job.
we'll end on this button. He
Stand
gestures
down,
to,
deputy. I never drank on the job.
He gestures to Umric, the assistant guard captain, who you see has now made it to the room. He goes, "Yes, if you could, Lieutenant, please warden this off. Make sure that there are people watching at all times. We don't need some drunken idiot coming down into this place and upsetting zombies. So we shall bar this off. I would appreciate it so early before the rest of the guests arrive that you fill me in on what we saw, and perhaps we can enjoy a bit of morning sherry over some bit of a morning charcuterie board, if we will, before lunch."
Talani says, "Oh, you talk about charcuterie boards? I've got some right
Please,
here."
yes. I have a bit of my personal friends joining me, and I would love for us to have something to talk about. You see, this is some of my most close personal friends, and if I can be a little bit honest, you know, former adventurer to current adventurer, and he like coughs like some smoke out. There's some that I'd like to impress as well, so you know, telling some good old adventuring stories on the island might be good. The zombie slaying, and he kind of like holds up a just handle that's absolutely covered in zombie brains.
Shakes off.
This is our most legendary magic item. The never-ending charcuterie.
As you guys head off,
I have a stein that never empties.
and
It's
walk.
fantastic.
As you walk out, Mort, and you're leaving, you feel like a presence behind you as you're leaving. Tall, really tall, ominous, foreboding. But every time you turn around, it's like just out of your eyesight.
Does it not matter?
As you are, they're cloaked. You've met with this person before, figure, in the underworld. A familiar but foreboding presence as you continue on. As you get to the Marizelle estate, for at least a moment, and you're not sure, but you see like on the boats are all arriving and people are coming off. You swear just for a moment as people are passing through, you see Azrael's face in the group of people, of the guest goers.
Okay.
And Azrael, correct me if I'm wrong, is that the person that was inside Grailmore?
Nope, that
Or
was
am I
over
thinking-
10.
Okay, I was thinking about someone else. Never mind.
You had
Azrael's the
another
one that I
person
met.
inside of you?
Hey, Cassidy has a pass. All right, that's where we'll take a break, and we'll get on next week. All right, thanks, guys.
Not just